That's not bad. You want to see your real signature? A real man signature? Yeah, some people don't practice all day. Oh, there's been we used to let me sign it. Yo, me and Ryan. No, but really, let's do a case. He just shades it in. No, I think you can't. Are you kidding?
For tonight, I've invited Stephen Walmsley, one of the most decorated players and respected players that we've ever had in the history of our soccer program. He's heading back to Australia. Unbelievable student, incredible person. I'd like to invite Stephen up to say a few words to the players.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Good to see you. For those that don't know me, hello, Stevie. For those that know me, good to see you. It's been just over a year since the day I last kicked the ball for this soccer team, and instead of waking up every morning going to training, I'd go to a middle school and teach a bunch of 10, 11 and 12-year-old kids, and a lot of those days when I've got a headache, I wish I was back here, you know, training on the field. This is the best time of your life. Now that I've had a year to reflect on it, it's you know, it becomes real. This is a special time to get to spend every day with the people you've got connections with, the people you love, and to live together and eat together and play the game you love together it's phenomenal. Should be thankful for that opportunity. Thankful for the coaching staff who, again, try and make every day fun, even if you know, the wins aren't coming, through the wins and the losses, the ups and the downs. It's still a great time, and to the families who support the program, you're part of this too. Everyone, you know, we may not show it almost all the time, but we're so grateful. We do talk about it. You know, we have people who care about us, people who look after us, and yeah, I definitely take a moment to, you know, whether you think CCSU is the best place in the world or not, you can't deny that this place has an impact on everyone who's here. And as you move forward with whatever you do, obviously I'm moving back to Australia, this place will always be a big part of me, and I'll always try and impact people the way that this place has impacted me. So if I don't see you after tonight, I wish you all the very best, and again, thank you to the players, the staff and the families who've made this everything it is. So thank you.
I'd like to give Stephen his jersey to hang up. I know his mother wanted this to hang up in the basement there and put it on the wall for pride back in Australia. Thank you, Stephen. I'd just like the following players to stand up to get their personal recognition, making the Northeast Conference All-Conference team recognized as the best players in the conference. Zach Sarita. Zach, if you stand up, please. Ryan Taylor. Knight, and Louis Baduri. Thank you guys, appreciate it. At some point the conference will send you plaques and I'll get them to you. Also, another award is for the Northeast Conference rookie team, and represented was Louis Baduri. Stand up again, let's go. The second award. Equally important as our goals on the field are our goals off the field. And for the fourth time in the last 5 years, we were awarded the National Soccer Coaches Association Academic Team Award for one of the best academic teams in the country. So give yourself a round of applause, please.
Give it up for Stephen Walmsley one more time.
Awards are selected by the players themselves, not the coaching staff. So we have Defensive Player of the Award, offensive, sportsman, overall player of the year. The players get to vote that. We don't pick that player, so it comes from their teammates, their peers. So we're going to start off with the first award, Taylor, and the 2015 Offensive Player of the Year is Ryan Taylor. You didn't want to leave me food, did you? Come on.
Proud of myself this year. Last year I only had 2 goals, so 6 goals and 3 assists this year was way better. So next year I'll have more. Looking for 10.
Next award, Defensive Player of the Year. A lot of players in line for this award. Luke Albertini, Don Plant, all received votes. Alex Hastings, Ben Knight, Nick Villeke. Alex Hastings missed out on the award by 1 vote. It was very close. And the winner was a tie. The Defensive Player of the Year award goes to Nick Villeke and Ben Knight.
I just want to say thank you guys for voting me and Ben this. It's an honor. Obviously the season didn't go as well as we all wish it would have, but don't worry, I got 2 more years left, so I'll be here next year.
Obviously my last year, so I really appreciate everyone voting for me for this award. I said before, these awards that are voted by the players mean a lot more than any of the awards that we get given by the NEC, because it's all personal recognition from the guys, and they're recognising you, and it's all about appreciation. So thank you to everyone for this award, and all the best for the next year.
Next award is Goal of the Season. Seems like 3 goals of the season stood out. Louis Baduri against UMass received 8 votes. Ryan Taylor against Albany received 8 votes. And Zach Zarita's free kick against Sacred Heart, which you saw in the video, received 14 votes. So the goal of the season goes to Zach Zarita. Zach is just going to take us through that goal, what was going through his mind.
Alright, well, thank you. I mean, the only person I really should thank is Ben Knight. We're always arguing over the free kicks, and surprisingly that day he said, Zach, you won it, so thanks, Ben.
Next one, Sportsman of the Year. I think this is it. It's really interesting, a true reflection on the team. Last year we won the NEC Team Award for sportsmanship as the best sportsmanship displayed by any team in the NEC last year. Hopefully we'll win it again this year. That's something we're very proud of. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players receive votes for sportsmen. So I think that tells a lot about our players in the team. Luke Albertini, Charlie, Dan Labella, Anthony Mera, Freddie, Zach, Joe Abley, Alex, Rodrigo, Kieran was 2nd. Rodrigo 3rd, Kieran 2nd, and the Sportsman of the Year 2015 is Nick Villeke. We're going to have Nick Villeke, who's been announced our new captain, to come on out here and receive the armband for the 2 captains. Congratulations, Nick. Well done. final award goes out to the Player of the Year, which is the biggest award, I think the most important award that any player can receive from their teammates. When I go down and vote for the Player of the Year, we had Louis Baduri, Nick Valeka, Ben Knight, Zach Zarita, and the Player of the Year for 2015 was actually a tie, both with 9 votes each, with Dom Plant and Ryan Taylor.
Not really good at stuff like this. Thanks to everyone who voted for me, it does mean a lot. And just a lot. Just like to thank all the parents who are so generous, especially to like the international awards who come a long way and all that, it helps out a lot, so thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
When, you know, recognizing the seniors, and it seems to me they just grow so fast. I can't believe it's 4 years ago, pretty much, since you guys arrived on campus. 8 years for Joe. But what I hope for you guys, and I say this all the time as your coach, is that, you know, games don't last forever, but memories do. And when you get older, it's my hope that at least we accomplish this, that you look back on the game of soccer with a fond experience, that you've enjoyed playing, regardless of the wins or losses, that you've enjoyed training every day. Often enough every morning when we come to practice, I make your sons hug each other. I don't know if they told you that. But I make them give each other a hug. I'll shake hands, and we try to start off every morning just saying how fortunate we are to do the things we love every day with the people we love and where we want to be. And I think as you get older and you look back, you forget about a lot of the games, but you'll never forget your teammates. You'll never forget the relationships that you've had. And you seniors have been a massive part of that. And so let's have Joe Abley. Come on, Joe, let's go. Christian, want to come out, say a few words?
So as you know, I work with the team as well as the goalkeepers, and I've known Joe since he was 14, 13 years old. I'm the one that convinced him to come to Central. Happy that he came, and you know, I feel honored to train him. I mean, I've seen him come from a youth goalkeeper to, you know, at his height, one of the best goalkeepers, you know, in our conference. And I'd say last year and the year before, he was the best goalkeeper in that conference. Forget about stats, whatever else, but based on performance in 2014 and 2013, you know, we were as successful as we were. Obviously, it was a team effort, but it was because of his leadership on the field, as well as his goalkeeper abilities when we needed it the most, that kept the score down or kept it 0-0 when we needed it. So, Joe, we appreciate your commitment to the program, your leadership, and I thank you as your coach that you've been an instrumental part of my last few years here as well.
Next up, if I could have Dom Plant out here, please. Interesting story about Dom. We found him 2 years ago lying on the street outside a church, and we took him in, polished him up. And when Dom come here, Dom's a great guy. He's a quiet guy in front of the coaches. I'm sure he's not so quiet in front of the players, that's what I hear. But he's a player that steadily progressed
always give 110% in training, always give 110% in the field. I know, and I can speak for the rest of the coaches here, we've got nothing but absolute respect for Dom, the way that he's developed, not only as a player but as a person. I think his confidence it showed a lot this season. He's just got better and better to the point where he came into Central and he's walking out the front door with a Player of the Year award. So that's a lot to be accomplished.
I've got nothing to say, but thank you.
Charlie, Jim Banquet, let's go. Come on, Charlie. Bye, John. Charlie's another transfer player who came into us. You know, Dave has an expression he uses, and it's a great expression. He says, either you light up a room or you darken a room when you walk into it. There's no in between. Either people are better because you're beside them, or you're poorer. Every time Charlie's in training, on the team bus, in the hotel, in my office, no matter where it's at, I feel like a better person beside him. He's always got a great smile, 110% attitude, to do the right thing all the time. So I say to some of the guys, it's easy. If you know you're a starter and you're playing every game, it's not that hard to get into train every day and get into it. But when you're not playing every game, to give the kind of commitment that he's given to this team is amazing to me, and you'll always have my respect as a coach. You're a great guy. You're going to do fantastic in life, and we talked about this last week, and I'm very proud to be called your coach, and I'm very proud for you to be one of our players while you're here, Charlie.
Thank you to the coaching staff, to the players. I mean, I came here 2 years ago, not knowing anyone, and you guys brought me in, made me feel part of you guys, so appreciate that. Thank my parents, they aren't here. They've done a lot. And so a lot of guys know what that means, but just thanks for picking me up when I'm down. And really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Ben Knight, our next senior. Ben has, again, developed great as a player since he's been here. He's been an outstanding student, an outstanding player. What I've been impressed about Ben is how he's matured as a person, and to the point where we've named him captain. He's done an outstanding job as a captain. Ben is our David Beckham. Does a great job on the field. He's going to be an incredibly hard player to replace. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it very much.
Obviously being international, came here 4 years ago. It's a big journey throughout every single year. I don't know how I can say this more than I already have, but I thank the coaches, I thank every single player in this room, but more than anything, I thank the families that have taken all the internationals in and put them under the wing, and they've made me feel like part of a family here. So thank you for being my home away from home, and good luck for the next 4 years, boys. It's been a great experience.
Freddie Metellus in the house.
Take your time, wait for you.
Freddie! Take the handbrake off, Freddie. Freddie the Ferrari. Freddie, it's been an honor being your coach the last couple of years. I know Coach Green and Coach Benjamin feel the same way. Freddie's a phenomenal personality to have around the dressing room and around the field and in our office. And like Coach was saying earlier about another player, when he walks into the room, he lights up the room. His personality is, and I think it's that smile too, Freddie. Show us that smile. Freddie ended up having a very good senior year, but he was hampered by some injuries. He hurt his knee a while back, and he struggled to get over that. But over the course of his career here at Central, he's had a tremendous impact, and he's won 2 championships? Just the one championship, 2013. So it's an honor and privilege to have him, and I just told him earlier how much I'm going to miss him because he's a great guy and he's going to do great in life. And we love you. We're going to miss you, Freddie.
I just want to say thank you to everyone here. It's been a great 4 years, full of laughter and a lot of injuries. No, but really, I'm going to miss you guys a lot. And you know I'm right down the street in Essex. And just think of me when you're going to 6 a.m. lift.
Congratulations, bro. And not only Freddie, but we're going to miss the Metellus family, Patrick at the games and his family. You're going to be, I hope you come back and watch the new boys, okay? And the last one, last but not least, Zach Sarita. Zach transferred here 3 years ago from Monmouth. I'm going to embarrass Zach, but I've said this. To anybody who listens to me, I think he's the best soccer player that's came out of Connecticut in the last decade. And I've said that to a lot of people. He's a creative player. He's so much fun to watch in practice. He's talented. I do personally think he's got a future beyond the college game and could have a shot at playing professional soccer. Just a great guy. Again, we're not just losing Zach, but we're losing his family, who are part of the Blue Devil crowd. Elias, you didn't shout loud enough this year, son. But the family, we're going to miss them all.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks to all my teammates over the last couple of years. It's truly been an honor. I'm excited for our friendship in the years to come. And thank you to my parents who are here. They're my best supporters through my whole life. And I just want to take a minute to thank these 4 guys here. Christian. I remember my junior year, he came to recruit me and Freddie. And he told me that I would end up at Central. But I ended up going to Monmouth. And I think it was the first spring game. He came over to my parents and said, I always knew you were going to end up here, and I just appreciate every time, whether I was playing bad, you took me to the side one-on-one, and you instilled confidence in me all the time. Thank you. Olger, one of the craziest coaches I've ever had, but one of the most loving coaches I've ever had as well. Every morning he comes in, gives you a big hug. Sometimes the hug is a little aggressive. But he's always taking me out for food or asked me for if I need to coach or anything. And I really appreciate everything you've done for me, even off the field. I really appreciate it. DK. I'll never forget when DK came. I was a little intimidated by DK. I knew he coached that Zulu team, and I've heard stories about DK. And I remember in spring, I don't know if you remember this, but we had our team meeting, and Coach Green spoke to me, and then DK spoke right after, and he goes, "You're a great player," and he literally said this, he said, "You're a great player. Oh, wait, you're a good player that I think could be a great player." Ever since then, you were the coach that I most wanted to impress in training. He always told me I had to work harder, I had to be better on this or that, and you truly have made me a better player over these last 3 years. I really appreciate it. And Coach Green. He knows the story, my parents do, a few people do. I went into Monmouth University as a top recruit, I guess, and I failed miserably. Hated it. I wanted to quit soccer. I wanted to just give up. And I emailed every Connecticut school, Hartford, UConn, Quinnipiac, Fairfield, Sacred Heart, and I know you remember this, and he was the first and the only one to respond to me. This was my only choice, and no matter how coaches told him that I didn't work hard, I wasn't good enough, he still had my back over these last 3 years. No matter how bad I was playing, he always had my back, and I always remember you as not just being a good coach, but being an unbelievable person to me. And I'll never forget that. I really appreciate that. So.